This might easily be the best thing that we have ever seen come out of South Park in decades. Decades. I'm telling you, what they did with their latest special, South Park Into the Panderverse, absolutely destroyed Kathy Kennedy and Disney and highlighted the biggest issues that have been going on in Hollywood in today's world. I cannot believe that they went that route, because typically South Park, they love to go with the more modern and up-to-date political thing. They like to attack things as quick as possible. But this woke agenda that Disney's been pushing, the DEI and Kathy Kennedy and all of that crap, that's all been going on for years now. The fact that they've waited this long to like hit on it is kind of shocking, but it's no surprise, because it is getting bigger and bigger and a bigger issue every single day, with Disney losing money every single movie. And this is why. But let's take a look at some of my favorite moments.
Minding our own business, and she keeps saying she's Eric Cartman.
Okay, and what's wrong with that?
The whole aspect is that they've taken
I see.
Eric
There's a
Cartman
diverse female
and
where
changed him
Cartman used to be,
into
and you don't like
a
that.
black woman.
It's not that we don't like it, don't you think that's weird?
I don't see a problem with it at all. And if you boys don't think Eric can be a black woman, then maybe the problem is you.
What? You think it's perfectly normal that Cartman is suddenly a black woman?
You probably don't like that Indiana Jones got replaced by a female either, huh?
Minding our own business, and she keeps saying she's Eric Cartman.
Okay, and what's wrong with that?
I'm sorry. Like, the whole aspect, the whole idea that Eric Cartman is changed into a black woman, because of making it more progressive, more woke, more gender fluid, whatever you want to call it. They've done some amazing work with that. Then here, the whole explanation on why this happened.
Bob Iger took us to the Disney archives and showed us an ancient piece of artificial intelligence that could be used to make the same movies over and over again, while appealing to absolutely everyone. Then came the hate mail. Ugly letters from racists who couldn't stand that some of the Panderstone's rehashes had diverse women characters in the lead. I decided I would show them. I would start making movies to fight all the bigotry in our society.
I mean, this essentially is exactly what Disney has been doing, as well as Kathy Kennedy, and I think it's hilarious. I love it. I love this so much.
Soon I was fighting with the wrong tool. I used the Panderstone to the point that it became unstable.
While I do love this episode and what they did with it, and highlighting how ridiculous Disney and all of Hollywood has essentially gotten with pandering to the woke ideals, I do wish that they would have stuck to that even more so than they did, where, making it where our Kathy Kennedy went to another universe and it was a different Kathy Kennedy that came in. I wish they would have absolutely changed that. But I do want to point out that Gina Carano retweeted Geeks and Gamers post here. Now, the clip from South Park blaming Kathy Kennedy for why Disney movies all suck now, which is hilarious. I don't think it's all Kathy Kennedy's fault, but she has played a large part in the Lucasfilm aspect of things. But Gina Carano posts this and retweets Geeks and Gamers. She goes, this is the part where Kathy Kennedy demands any YouTubers get censored off of YouTube for sharing and laughing at this hilarious episode. She'll have YouTube disable the thumbs down option, because of the ratio she'll receive. And then she'll have her publicist goals make sure Variety and Hollywood Reporter run hit pieces about the South Park creators and their families, smearing their names through every useful idiot she has under her thumb who would sell their soul to work for Lucasfilm. She'll activate her online mob to repeat that South Park creators are racist, bigot, transphobes, and demand South Park creators publicly apologize by only using words she approves of. And finally, she'll demand they subject themselves to a re-education course of 45 people in the LGBTQ community Zoom call to sit there and listen to how badly they got their feelings hurt all over a little boop of a South Park episode. But maybe, just maybe, the jig is up. Thank you, Gina Carano. Thank you. I love this post so much, because this, in my opinion, is really the first time she has truly come out and attacked Lucasfilm after everything that has happened to her. This is probably the best highlight of her saying, look, yeah, Kathy Kennedy, Lucasfilm, Disney, they all fucking suck. That's what she's saying right here. And I think it's hilarious. I think it's great. I give her so much credit for coming out and saying this. Not only that, but I love that she retweeted Geeks and Gamers. I'm sure the guys over Geeks and Gamers are pumped about that and really excited about that. But overall, she's not wrong about this. She's just not. Finally, this one here, Marvel will take notes. Nobody likes social justice warrior nonsense, and they sure aren't buying it. And again, it's just a repost of Kathy Kennedy talking about how they decided to make everything and change everything to hit those woke ideals. This episode, without a doubt, has hit a button and has truly highlighted that what is going on in Hollywood with this woke stuff and these social justice warrior ideals. What this has done is has solidified that it is true. It is happening. There's people who sit there and say, you're just making that up, or you're just a misogynist or a sexist or a homophobe or what have you. No, this is really happening in Hollywood. They are pushing all these ridiculous woke ideals just to serve a narrative of pandering to the minority of people because it makes them feel good. And it's ridiculous. They're ruining great content that they once had to pander. And enough is enough. Enough is enough. I personally am over it. I love that South Park called it out. I wish it would have went a little bit further. Like I said, I wish it wouldn't have gone the route of this whole multiverse thing and just highlighted that it is the real Kathy Kennedy who has done this. But regardless, it's hilarious because, again, the episode does showcase that it is the real Kathy Kennedy who started it, but who made it get real bad was the Eric Cartman Kathy Kennedy from another universe. Again, hilarious. Love the episode. Again, I think it's the funniest episode we've seen in decades from South Park. But let me know your thoughts. I want to know what you have to say and what you think about all this because it is crazy. It is absolutely crazy. So please let me know in the comments what you think. Hit that like button, hit subscribe. With all that said, guys, I'll talk to all of you later.